Hey guys, welcome to Deku Tarot. So here we are back at daily readings. I actually started off my channel doing dailies, and you'll know that if you've been with me the whole time. But if you're new to the channel, first of all, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Check out your monthlies for love and general. Those are both up for September. We're working on the October ones right now. Also, happy birthday to my Libras, because today is the daily tarot reading for September 23rd, which is a Monday, and also the day of not just the sun entering Libra, but the autumn equinox, which is when the sun crosses the celestial equator from north to south. So I thought I would do start this off with a little reading from my moon journal here. And if you want to know which one I use, or sorry, moon diary, the Astro Moon Diary. I did not know that they actually made like UK versions and Western versions. So mine's a UK version, which might be why all my predictions and understanding of the dates, at least, of new moons, full moons, are always on the UK time. But so it goes. So let's check this out, guys. I'm going to read this to you, and then we're going to get right into the reading. So the sun enters Libra the 23rd of September at 3:50 a.m. The cardinal air of Libra generates the autumnal power of dying to self. Natural justice stands at this gateway into the dark half of the year, bearing witness to the restoration of cosmic balance. Yang must be balanced by yin. That which has grown up and out into light must now die down and back into darkness. The green world starts to wither and leaves to fall. Respond to the energy of the seasonal tide by pausing and reflecting on the year's productivity, acknowledging the limits of individual will, where forces beyond your personal control must be accommodated and responded to. Something may have served its purpose and may have to go. So, and if you've been following my dailies, I feel like that is something that has been coming up a lot. Let's see. I'm going to start off actually with, I kind of want the Aquarian Tarot for you guys, actually. I was going to do the Hobbit, but let's do that. Also, check out my adorable mug, guys. It's so cute. Boo Wicked. I'm from the northeast of the United States, so I saw this Wicked and I had to buy it. We have so many mugs, but I couldn't help myself. It's just too cute. So let's see. I'm going to move this over here right now. And let's get into this, okay? So what are the messages for today? We'll see what comes through for you guys today. The general collective messages of what they might be going through, what might be happening today, September 23rd, 2019. And first we get, okay, out of the middle of the deck here, why is this so awkward? We get the Fool. So let's see what else we get here. I had a card actually kind of sticking to the back of it, but I'm not going to take it. First, we get the Fool. This is also the Aquarian Tarot, if you guys were wondering. Let's see what else comes out before I start speaking, though. Ooh, okay. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles reversed. King of Swords reversed. Okay. Four of Wands. What else is coming out here? It definitely feels... Yep, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. Okay. Let's, we're going to go with this, and then we're going to pull some clarifiers with actually another deck. We're going to have some fun with it, because dailies are fun. Okay, and again, it's just collective energy. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't take it. All right, so first we get the Fool here. A great sense of new beginnings. Not surprised that it's here as we enter Libra season, which is, in comparison to Virgo season, a lot more fun, yet a lot, not a lot, but very masked, if that's the right way to say it. There's a lot of masks and putting on masks that have to be, that are associated with Libras. So when I get the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords both in reverse there, we get two people. So some of us could be dealing with an earth sign. We could also be dealing, oh my gosh, with an air sign here. We could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius possibly. Regardless, both of these energies are very off. They're very off. When you get the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I always kind of feel there's a lot of condescending, suspicious, Also very non-grounded energy. When I see her reverse, I feel someone that might be too focused on money, on material, on the greed aspect of something. And when I get the King of Swords in reverse, he is a very harsh energy when he's in reverse, you know. It's a lot of cruelty, and you're kind of unafraid to say what you feel. So we're going to take a look at that a little bit deeper here before we go on. So let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles reversed and King of Swords reversed here. Getting a nice little tarot mix. It definitely feels we might not be seeing eye to eye as I drop a card on the ground here. Yeah, Six of Swords. And I have to say there's been a lot of Eight of Cups, Six of Swords, moving on type of energy, releasing type of energy that has been coming up, not just, you know, in the general readings for the month. Sorry, it's so hot, guys. But also for the dailies that I've been doing on Instagram. And you can always go check that over on Deku Tarot on Instagram. I've been posting a lot more there. It's been fun. So if you want to connect with me out there, you can do that as well. But Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords reverse, Six of Swords. When I kind of get this combination, as we start something new, don't get bogged down by the past. Four of Pentacles. I feel we're actually in a lot more comfortable of a state than maybe Virgo season has allowed us to perceive. I think if you guys are extremely worried about money, funds, situations like that, or whatever it might be, really, I think it has a lot to do with the material and a lot to do with the mental, and it definitely feels like it might be bringing you down a bit. We're feeling harsh. We're feeling harsh against ourselves, cruel against ourselves as we start this wonder. It's like he's looking this way, but look at these guys. They're both looking, well, I mean, it doesn't look that way to you guys, but when I'm looking at it, let me try to see this so that you can all see it the way that I can see this right now, because I realize that it's always backwards when I put it up. But the Fool is facing the opposite way. The King and the Queen of Pentacles that are both, sorry, the King of Swords and Queen of Pentacles that are reversed here are looking that way. So even though we would like to be looking and we're trying to, you know, move towards one direction, there's a lot of energy that holds us back here because I don't think we feel we can get where we're trying to go here. Four of Rods, Seven of Swords. It feels like a mystery. How do I get to my Four of Wands? How do I get to my Four of Wands here? Seven of Swords. It feels like, what is blocking me here? What's fit? Like, when you're trying to figure this out is kind of what I'm getting at here. We realize that certain things hold us back from moving forward, and we're very worried about it. I think there's a lot of worry about the material, about our stability, about some we're feeling very serious and seriously worried, if that makes any sense here. But Six of Swords, Four of Coins, you guys need to let go of that energy here. Six of Swords, again, swords are all about our mentality, communication, all that fun stuff. And when I see that, you know, I mean, look at him. Bilbo is literally escaping over these wargs to move on. He's like, oh, no, I ain't dealing with that. Bye, I'm going to go to this tree. Eagle's going to pick me up and bye. Like, I'm gone. Like, he's trying to get the heck out of there, get the heck out of Dodge here. So, which is great. Honestly, I think in this energy, it is a great time to release and move forward. Take what you got. Know that you are stable enough right now and that things are going to be okay. Seems like things are actually a lot better than you think. So let's now move on to that Four of Rods, Seven of Swords. Okay. The Moon. Why am I not surprised by that? Why am I not surprised? And as I got the Moon, the Sun went into the clouds. And it's like, this is a beautiful blue sky, and yet that one cloud will cover it. So we're allowing some, pardon me, let me get a sip of coffee before I start coughing. It gets too late. But the Moon with the Four of Rods, Seven of Swords, that's quite a combination of mystery, of our shadow self kind of blocking the view of the understanding we're trying to reach, of where we're trying to go, the mysteries that block us. So, yeah, Five of Cups reversed, though. You guys know that I love the Five of Cups reversed. I love that. I know that not every reader will read a card the same, so don't get at me, okay? Don't at me about that. Because for me, Five of Cups reverse, especially in this deck, is always a card about finding our way forward. We're figuring out, what's going to work here. Because here we see Bilbo trying to find his way back in to go save all his friends who have been captured by the elves. And he's like, how the heck am I going to get in there? Like, there's an elf right there. This is a door that's blocked. Here, I'll put it up right so you can see it. But when it's reversed, I always find that the Five of Cups, we're focusing more on the cups that aren't spilled. And we're like, oh, wait a second, I can just move on. I can let go of what hasn't worked, and I can work on something that will work. Because we are now, taking stock, and see how I just hit that? It's like a little ding from the universe to be like, yep. There are other ways, other paths, other I guess I already said that, other paths to get to your goal here. There's other ways that we can go about this. The door isn't locked, and he's realizing, oh damn, I can just put on my ring and walk right in. So to me, I feel that there is revelations when we're willing to look at things in a more grounded and logical perspective rather than letting the worries, the anxiety, all of our shadow self emotions to get in the way. Because the Hobbit deck on the bottom is very kind of positive. It's kind of like, if you want to move through this, you can. You have what it takes. So don't let this ungrounded energy kind of get in the way. It might feel a little confusing. We might feel that Four of Rods where we're trying to get to is just out of our reach. Four of Rods, Seven of Swords. Let's get one more for the Seven of Swords, though. I'm kind of curious there. Queen of Rods. Or Queen of Wands. I like that. I just get a really strong, like, boss lady energy here. Like, oh, you gonna tell me what to do? I don't think so. I can't think of her name. I'm thinking of somebody. But regardless, this is a very, like, I got this energy. So whenever I see the Queen of Wands, she doesn't let anybody control her. She is confident. She knows what needs to be done, and she's willing to do it. I really, really like that energy for this day, because I feel with that Seven of Swords, what we're realizing is that actually we can do this. I mean, look at her. She's kind of standing there and she's like telling somebody else to do that work. I always see the Queen, again, like a bossy energy, but not a bad bossy energy. People just will listen to her, are willing to be directed by her. She has this bright, fiery energy. As you can see, there's the sun in the background. That's beautiful. You have what it takes, okay? Don't be afraid to be confident, to tell people what they need to hear today. Let's pull, so I want to pull a little card of advice, actually, from my Ethereal Visions deck here. And again, happy birthday to all of my beautiful Libras. Love you guys. Yeah, Four of Swords. Take a break. Take a load off. Sit down and watch your favorite show and stop thinking so much about all this. Stop worrying so much. If it's money that you're worried about, if it's, confessing, if it's feelings that you're worrying about, whatever it might be, it feels a little bit more material, feels a little bit more serious, and you need to take a load off and get back into a more non-serious energy, okay? We need to move beyond the anxieties, the stress, the planning of Virgo season. Let that energy go. You've done a lot here. There's a lot of signs, I think, that aren't Virgos, aren't going to be as prepared after Virgo season for Libra season, and you still might be looking to prepare, looking at our long-term goals and what we need to do. A lot of Virgos, I think, have already done all that work, so especially so if you're a Virgo, take a damn break, okay? Take a rest. Let's check this out here. Definitely go check out Matt Hughes over on Instagram. He's actually the artist of this deck. He actually commented on one of my pictures, and I was like, oh my god, I love your art, it's amazing. But he has a couple other decks. There's a Dracula deck, a Frankenstein deck. I so want them. But let's check out a Halloween Oracle because it's that time of year. And as you can see, I have my my Jason mask over here, so. All right, let's see. What do we get? Ooh, okay, the Veil. All right, we'll take it. And we're gonna get one more. This is the first one back, so this one will be a little bit longer because, we're entering Libra season. The energies are a little bit bigger. There's a lot happening today, guys. Happy autumn equinox. I hope you guys had a wonderful Mabon. If you celebrate, you can go check over on my Instagram as well for what I did for that. I think it might still be on my story, or I'll add it to like my story, my save stories about, some little recipe I did or a little thing that you can do for Mabon, or, the changing of the seasons if you didn't want to celebrate it right on that day. Anyways, let's get into this. The veil. Okay, the future. All right, the fineness of the veil meant the ancestors were closer than ever, and even the gods would be close. This would mean that communications from the dead were more likely to occur, and that divination, where the divine speaks through something, would be more effective. So while using this oracle as the veil lifts, know that the other worlds are close. Listen in particular to what messages may come forth around your future. Look to what you want to happen, plan, set intentions, and think big. So let's now move on to the lamp. So again, there's a lot, again, like I said, as we enter Libra season, it's like, what do I want to do? Where are we going? Some of you guys are thinking very long term. Again, Four of Wands. Where do I want to, like, look at how far away that is. It's like, what are my far away goals that I am aiming towards, and what can build up to get there? You guys are getting worried and stressed about it, and a little bit ungrounded, a little bit harsh on yourselves about it, but it's a long process. Give yourself a break, okay? You want to see into the future, but you got to be in the now. All right, so let's go on to the lamp. Okay, remembrance. And if you guys know me and you've gotten a reading from me, especially personal ones, I talk a lot about how the lamp to me is a card of, we may not know where we're going, but we have to follow that light right now. We have to follow our intuition. We have to follow what we're going for, because even though it's misty right now, it's going to lead us to where we're going. We just got to keep following that light, okay? So this card reminds us that it is a positive thing to remember those who have passed by celebrating their life rather than mourning their death. For those with whom we did not have an easy relationship, or even those we did not like, leave us with valuable lessons. Sometimes we learn more from our nemesis than we do from our friends, and so the darkness can illuminate our strengths and our true values so that we can live them more clearly and fully. All right, live your true values more clearly and fully here. Obviously, this resonates. I love these cards, the way that they wrap things up, you know, with the darkness and needing to follow your light here. But anyways, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow in a daily. Check out your monthlies, check out your love readings. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I super appreciate it. If you want to book a private reading, today is the last day you can take advantage of those Virgo season specials, which are pretty big. And yeah, go follow me over on Instagram if you want to see my posts there. Have a wonderful and blessed day, guys. Namaste.